It is time to head out to the vigil, because this is Elvis country. We're leaving the guest house at 6:30 p.m. and making our way over to Graceland for the 8:30 CandleLight Vigil ceremony. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. Who's going to Marlowe's before the vigil? There's a bit of a line already. And you do have to go through security first. Okay, we made it through security. Now we can line up in front of the gates or choose our positioning. And looks like we got here early enough to get some good spots for the stage. Let's hope. There's the guard shack. And the stage is clearly right here, so perfect. So there's the podium. We're gonna set up right here. Hopefully Priscilla will be doing the addressing of everything this year. You can almost imagine Elvis riding one of his golf carts through the grass like that one is. Look at all the Elvis patches. Holy moly. We're still about an hour away, and the line's a few lines deep. Just got our candles for the vigil. Alright, this place is starting to really hop. I mean, we got quite a line out here. And Priscilla will be up there shortly, looks like. There's the Lisa Marie airplane. I see a golf cart coming down with a blue flashing light. I'm wondering if that's the cart bringing Priscilla. I mean, we're 8:29 right now. It's supposed to start at 8:30, so.
Here we are, together again at Graceland. Good evening and welcome to the 2021 CandleLight Vigil. I am Argo from Elvis Radio on Sirius XM. I'd like to welcome everybody who's, of course, here on Elvis Presley Boulevard, but also everyone listening via Sirius XM and watching via live stream at Graceland.com. We have a lot of friends overseas that wish they could be here. Let's wave to them right now. An incredible bunch, and we show the world as a wonderful example that people from all over with different beliefs and different backgrounds can come together. The commonality of Elvis and our love for Elvis. We are gathered here in the name of love. It is a beautiful thing, and the world can learn a lot from Elvis fans. It's my pleasure to welcome to the stage now the CEO of Elvis Presley Enterprises, Mr. Jack Soden.
It's such an honor. Thank you, Argo. It's just an honor for me to just get a minute to come and say welcome and CandleLight Vigil 2021. Unbelievable. And we've been gathering for many, many years now, starting to be many decades. And I know some of you that we see all week. We've kind of all grown up together, and I just, you know, we're living through a year and a half, not just in the South, not just nationwide, but all over the world, that is different than anything I think we've ever experienced. And I've said from time to time, you veterans know, I always say it on those freezing mornings on January 8th at the Hill. And I think this is unexpectedly wonderful, considering the weather we've had. But I always say that it's the greatest show of devotion and caring and inspiration for Elvis Presley that you all are here. And given the circumstances in the world, it couldn't be more special just to see you all. And I know I feel every bit as lucky to be here myself. So, and I'm here as a matter of fact because somebody very special 40 years ago invited me to get involved in making a plan to open Graceland. And it changed my life and it changed everything about my world. And so it's even that much greater honor for me to introduce that person. So anyway, let me just introduce Priscilla Presley.
I saw her back there. You took my speech away. I was going to say all of that. It's true.
Priscilla, we love you!
Now, I have to ask something. Is there any first-timers here?
Yeah!
Let me ask you, so far so good?
Yeah!
Great. Is it? Thank you. I was thinking today, what I could say to all of you. And, it's just 44 years since Elvis's passing, which is still hard for me to believe. I'll never forget when I got the telephone call from Joe Esposito that, Elvis had passed. And it literally, my knees were shaking. I could not believe that he could pass because the whole group, the guys, everything, never thought Elvis would even die because he was such a big personality. He was who he was. He was the entertainer. He was, everything, as you all know. And today, being 44 years and looking out and seeing all of you still devoted, newcomers coming in, experiencing Elvis, young ones that are here and kind of not taking over but spreading the word. It touches all of our hearts, really. And this is a very special event, and it's more of a celebration of his life because it is to be celebrated. Elvis was one of a kind. He really was. When he walked into a room, it was like, whoa, what just blew in? And I think everyone can tell you that, he was meant to be very special. He left his mark on this earth, and forever it will be. I know even in Italy, they have fan clubs of which they are doing the same thing, the same over in France, the same other in other countries. This is how big he was all over the world. And I thank you with my heart that you are here and that you keep coming back. Newcomers are here. It started out really just like a few people to this. It's like magical. So I hope you enjoy this Elvis week. I hope you will meet great people because this is what happens. Elvis was connected always with his fans. They were first. They made him, and he never forgot that. And to see all of you here this evening on this very, very humid, hot night, being here for him, experiencing other fans that are Elvis and becoming friends with them, he would love it. Thank you so much for all of you. Thank you. Bottom line. Enjoy the show tomorrow night because that's going to be something too. Thank you, Jack, because I'll never forget. I'm just going to say one thing. I have to rave about him a bit. We all know Jack Sutton, but he was been trying to find someone to help me save Graceland before it's being sold. I had heard about Jack. I not only heard about him, but we had a mutual friend, and that's how we met. And the more I talked to Jack, I saw how level-headed he was and his decision-making on this project that we were looking at. I went, oh my gosh, he's the guy I'm looking for. I talked to a few other people and it just didn't happen. I said to Jack, Jack, I need to have someone help me run Graceland. It's got to be opened up because the attorneys said it needed to be sold. I said, and that was never going to happen. So Jack agreed, but he said to me, you know, Priscilla, I just have to tell you something. And I go, what? He said, well, I don't know if I'm an Elvis fan. I said, what do you mean? He goes, no, not as a person. You know, I'm just now getting used to his music. And I said, well, you become an Elvis fan. And that he did. So I thank you, Jack, for all that you do. You have really brought us all together, and you're being the man that you are. I have to be thank you so much, and all of us appreciate you. Thank you.
We will all light our candles in this moment of solidarity that the cameras always like to capture all the Elvis fans gathered. So if you get your candles ready, you can light those for a moment and wait it throughout the area and of course across the street.
Could you light ours possibly?
Past and prior
Thank
to
you.
daily tours of Graceland, bags will be subject to search before entering the mansion grounds. The first aid tent has been set up across from the gates in front of the Lisa Marie airplane entrance. Restrooms are not available on the mansion grounds during the vigil. Now, raise your candles high.
We love you, Elvis! Love you,
We love you too, Argo.
Oh, you love it. Great show, Argo. I have to.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. You can extinguish your candles. The next time you'll relight them is when you pass through the gates of Graceland. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce the Elvis Country family.
The fans gathered here tonight, representing the millions of Elvis fans around the world that could not be with us tonight. We're thanking them.
If I can dream of a better land where all my has the strength to dream.
For the people that are not here in person, we miss you and hope to see you here next year.
CandleLight service is Bridge Over Troubled Water. These past months, when we have felt down and out, when evening falls so hard, Elvis has always been beside us. As evening falls so hard, Elvis has and will comfort us and take our side when darkness comes and pain is all around. His unrivaled voice fills our minds with joy, peace, and hope. He lays his voice down like a bridge over troubled water. Elvis will always be with us for eternity. We come here tonight representing Elvis fans from around the world that could not be here with us. Thank you, Elvis, for being our bridge over troubled water.
Thank you, Elvis.
Would everyone please join us in a moment of silence?
we go up to the meditation garden, which is off limits for cameras. Well, video. You can see some people going up and some people coming down now. Alright, this is the last of my video footage. Next time I see you guys, we'll be up at Elvis's grave. Alright, we're at the gates. Alright my friends, we're going to call it a night. Thank you Dave Hill and Beth Canary Campbell for becoming my newest Patreons. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our night of candlelight vigil for the great Elvis Presley. Rest in peace, Elvis, and good night. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba.